Let's talk about the hypest Kickstarter out there right now.
We're gonna tell you everything you need to know about it, so you can make the decision to back it or not. Welcome to our journey of this review, and we'll start with the overview, where we slowly will go through all the points you need to know.
And afterwards, you will know if this game is for you or not. This board game is based on a massively popular video game with the same name, Don't Starve. And it's a cooperative one.
In Don't Starve, you're playing a quirky character trying to survive while trying to fulfill a mission.
Like Feast of the Pig King. To do anything in this game, you will move around and explore different territories. And in these territories, you will be able to scavenge and find a lot of things that then you will use to...
Craft spears and craft swords. No, there's no swords. Craft axes and craft shovels.
Why do you need to craft all these weapons? Well, to fight different monsters that in their turn will give you items for the quest.
And you lose, guess what? By starving. And if you starve too much, your tummy hurts and you lose life points. And, well, you can eat, right? But that drives you mad, because who'd like to eat frog legs? Would you like to eat frog legs? No, you go mad, like he has.
Now we know what the game is about, but what are the best things about it? So my third favorite thing about this game is craft book. It's super cool to craft all these things, and at the beginning of the game you have tons of recipes to use. And all of these are very, very useful tools in your journey to finish the quest. So will you help your defenses by building armor or getting different weapons or just general tools like torches or shovels to find more things? Well, that's on you. There's plenty of choices and all of these feel great.
And my third best thing is resources. Resources in this game are revealed each time you go into a new location, and you can collect those resources. And each time you get a resource, for example, a seed, you can grow it if you have a shovel, that is. And what do I get? I get some berries this time, which will help you further along your mission or just to survive.
There's a bunch of different characters in the game. For example, I recently played the Wilson character, which grows beard, just like in the video game. And it's really cool to use his own powers, which are asymmetric to, for example, Mr. Weber. And some of them feel like broken in a very good way because they're super OP. Because the little girl right here has a ghost sister who kills everything in her path. Sounds awesome, right? It is. All of these characters are unique, interesting, and gives a new, fresh feeling every time you play the game.
My next best thing is going to be tough love. In tough love, I mean that this game really makes you work for survival. I mean, everything's out to get you. The game's out to get you, the monster's out to get you, the weather's out to get you, the hunger's out to get you, the sun is out to get you. Everything's out to get you.
Exactly my thought. Because this game doesn't let you waste any of your time, because every single action is really, really important. You just get 6 actions each turn, and after those 6 actions, the game is gonna put you in your right place. The weather is gonna kill you, the just time and darkness is gonna kill you. You need to prepare it in 6 actions, which is nothing!
And yes, we are actually talking about the best part of the game, because we really like when a co-op is challenging, and that's what this co-op is. And the best thing about this game for me is going to be the landscape. And what I mean by that is the actual landscape of the board, like everything you can explore, you can go there, you can go there. The missions are going to be different, and depending on either you complete the previous step of the mission, you might have the next step totally different. There are a ton of things to explore. It feels like a living world, just like the video game. Not for you.
One thing I didn't like is the one action system. You always can move for free. You can take your character, move it to an adjacent territory for free, and then do one action. And that one action feels anticlimactic. Sometimes you explore or fight, which are epic actions, but sometimes you just want to move twice and that's it. Yes, you will soon get another chance to do something, but just that one action doesn't let you build up and feel great. It feels a little too limiting.
So this is the scale. Like here at the top, it's a really big problem why this might not be for you or for us. And at the bottom is just, it's a minor inconvenience.
And where will we place this one action, which, well, feels limiting? I'd like to build up on some combos or something for a big culmination, but I was do something, and then kind of freeze until you do your thing.
Yeah, it feels like we're stumbling through this, not flowing very well. I'd say it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, because that's the main mechanism.
For me, it's dice. In this game, to do something, you roll your one little single die. And then if you fight a monster, you will roll a bunch of their dice. But I'd rather be rolling bunch of my dice, and it just doesn't feel good because I was raised, you know, knowing that rolling a bunch of dice should feel good and you should roll them for you, not for the monster.
And it's not just the feeling, it's also just there's so many sides, so many things, it feels unintuitive, just like other things in the game. There's like different icons that are not in the rulebook, but just a prototype, so a lot of things will change. It's also locations, some are hostile, sometimes you need to roll something, but at which point do you use an item when you don't? It's not intuitive.
Yeah, it's unintuitive. Well, let's trade, okay? I'll give you dice. Well, how big of a deal do you think that is?
Dice is kind of, I guess, a nitpick. It's kind of fine.
It's gonna be a bit above, because the first time you play, you wanna really quickly get the game, but you're like, wait, what did that, what, that?
So all of these things kind of stop the flow a little bit.
I know I said we love tough co-op games, but this game sometimes just feels too punishing. For example, you have to track all your 3 stats, health, sanity, and food, and then there's the weather that helps you lose those, and then there's these all things you have to track. You want to keep warm and you want to eat. And did we mention that you have to fulfill a mission? And to fulfill the mission, you have to fight the monsters, which is really tough because of the dice rolls. It's just too punishing!
It also fits the theme, and that's the video game, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
But once you're in the hole, it's really tough to climb out. I feel like this really fits the grim theme, and I don't feel like that's too big of a deal. As we said, tough co-ops is great, but maybe if you don't like this feeling of always being punched down and crushed down, and then when you're down, you're being kicked, this might not be the game for you. Have you played Don't Starve, the original game? Well, if so, then all of this might feel very familiar, and it might be easier to get into. You know where to find different kind of resources or beasts, because in one quest you will probably need this fang, and you can only find it in that specific place. But if you're like me and you hadn't played the original, you have no freaking clue. It also might be fun finding out all these locations and exploring and scavenging, but it can be frustrating.
So we'll just place it in the middle for us.
So we just found out who's it not for, but then who is it for? For me, it's a logistics manager.
I want it hard way.
All right. You will have tons of resources, and you will have to manage how to get those specific resources from this spot to this one to finish the quest, or how to trade all of those things, or just generally how to survive by moving resources and stuff. Well, things logistic managers might do.
So I want it hard way.
Tell me why.
Because there's a tons of dice rolls that will literally kill you.
Tell me why.
Because those objectives are very, very hard to complete.
Tell me why.
And the weather's out to get you.
Tell me why.
That's pretty much it. So if you're into that stuff, you really like punishing, like, you're probably gonna starve type of games, this one's for you.
So let's get to the good stuff. What are our actual ratings about the game? 3, 2, 1. I'm going with think about it, because I feel like this game is for specific audiences. If you have played the video game, if you like hard co-ops, if you're okay with that slow pace, which might not be bad, just bothered us.
I think your friends should back it, especially if they, like you said, love the video game. Because I would always play. I liked it, and I think there's potential to grow in this game. Now we know our personal rating, but what if you want something similar, just not this? What's the best alternative? For me, the best alternative is Robinson Crusoe. Because in this game, you're also crafting stuff, you're also trying to survive, and it also can be really, really tough. So give this one a go.
I agree, that's the best alternative, but if you want something even more grim, maybe play This War of Mine, which is based in an alternative universe, but on really real and touchable subjects, like civil war, which, this one is right to the guts.
Hey, this is the best time to support this channel.
Tell me why.
Because we're in a crossroads and we really want to decide what to do next.
Tell me why.
Because we love doing this for you guys, and we take an extra video every month just for you.
I want it that way.
So do I.